Hello viewers, mukanya di aju Naithu resort Chumu kitima di ahina se. Aju do BJP party kan bara mukan press kan ki brief korle se. Ido press kan ki brief korle kan do BJP national spokesperson Nalin Kholi aro Nagaland state laga BJP in charge Temjen Imna along da jun bara mukan press kan ki brief korle se to itla upar de detailed report sai saw.
I start this press conference today evening here at Naithu by welcoming Mla Khekaho, a very eminent leader and a politician of repute who has just agreed to join the Bharatiya Janata Party in Nagaland state. Sir, we welcome you to join the world's largest party under the dynamic and visionary and humble leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, the world's most loved Prime Minister, and also Shri JP Nadda ji, the National President of BJP party. I would like to give the time to the National Spokesperson and the BJP Nagaland in charge, Shri Nalin Kholi ji, for the rest of the time.
As our state president and very popular and dynamic leader, Mr. Temjen Imna along said, it is a happy occasion for us that today we are welcoming into the party a very dynamic leader from Nagaland, Mr. Khekaho, former legislator and one I think the people of Dimapur know well for the strong work that he did in the interest of his responsibility. He has been a student leader of repute, and we are happy that he expressed his desire to join the BJP, join Prime Minister Modi's mission of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. So it's a happy occasion for us. As far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, we believe now the real election process is going to start in Nagaland. Yesterday, the withdrawals got over. Our former MLA of the last assembly and candidate this time in Akuluto, Zuneboto district, Mr. Kazeto Kinimi, has become the first MLA of the state, having been declared winner uncontested. For the balance 59 seats, we are in alliance with the NDPP. As you are aware, 40 seats they are contesting, 20 the BJP was, like in 2018. Now they will be contesting 40 and we will be contesting the balance 90. We believe, given the affection and work and developmental projects that the central government has done for Nagaland in these last 5 years under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Modi, and the good work that our coalition government has done in Nagaland under Chief Minister Rio and our Deputy Chief Minister Mr. Patton, other ministers, the people of Nagaland would bless this government to form a new government again in this election and continue the good work of a double engine government, what we call double engine Sarkar, in Delhi under Prime Minister Modi and here in the state under Chief Minister Rio and our other leaders. We believe this is the agenda, which is development, that has resulted in the people of India and of different states to bless the BJP to come in government at the center in different states And we believe the same would be in the case of Nagaland when the results come in the first week of March. And we hope we will continue the good work, take it further. Obviously, as a political party, we will, in the next few weeks, inform the people through the media and otherwise our agenda, our promises, our vision. A galaxy of leaders have been requested to come and campaign for the party, for the government, and for the party and our candidates here. We have requested Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji, that is in the government, among other ministers. We have requested, of course, our party president JP Nadda ji, other eminent people from the party, to give us dates and consider campaigning in different parts of the state for different candidates. As and when those schedules start firming up, we will share those also through my party colleagues in the BJP Nagaland unit. They will inform you, sometimes through press conferences when we have the opportunity to meet. And we hope we will have the occasion for some requests to travel with the leaders or be at the places where they are campaigning, so that that message can be carried further through the media to more number of people. So thank you for being here today. We thought that the party president and we, that when the decision was taken to welcome Mr. Khekaho, it gives us also an opportunity to meet with you. And if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
That Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma rushed to Nalin. What went wrong?
You want to answer?
What was the problem?
Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is not only our Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, but he is Chairman of Nadda, someone who enjoys a very good working relationship with and a personal relationship with so many leaders in the Northeast. He is Nadda Chairman and Chief Minister Rio, and they share a warm relationship, one of mutual respect. And we are in coalition, lest there should be no confusion being sowed by the political opponents of this alliance, which we believe is a formidable alliance to come back to power again with the blessings of the people of Nagaland. We came and discussed various issues related to campaign, ideas about what all we could do. And it was a very, very warm and positive meeting. And I can say it for the record because both Imna Along, our party president, and I were also part of those discussions. And contrary to what is being built, that there is a crisis or there is any kind of negativity, I would reject that completely. The alliance is strong. The alliance was always strong. It was clear that we would contest the election in an alliance, in a 40-20 ratio, announced way back in July 2022. Of course, as a party which has done enormous work on the ground level, and given the positive mood in the state, we had a very large number of intending and aspiring candidates. That is natural. But finally, when we are contesting 20 seats, 11 were repeat MLAs, which leaves us only 9 seats. Out of 9, 4 are seats we contested last time. So in effect, we had only 5 seats to consider for giving to other candidates who would be fresh candidates. We have requested for Prime Minister Modi's program. We have elections in 3 states. Of course, Tripura will end first because the polling is on 16. But Nagaland and Meghalaya both are going to continue till the 27th. So those things are being worked out because Honorable Prime Minister, when he travels, all of this will be taken into consideration. We are very hopeful because we know how popular Prime Minister Modi is, and last time also he came to Nagaland. So we are very hopeful that our request will be considered. Dates we should know maybe next week or something like that. We will share that. With regard to Party President JP Nadda, we are in touch in his office and he's certainly going to be coming next week. But of course, we are fine-tuning a few aspects. I think by tomorrow is Sunday, but by Monday morning we should have full clarity with regard to details of his visit. We'll definitely share that.
When are you releasing the manifesto?
That is exactly what we are speaking with the Honorable Party President, National President Mr. JP Nadda, because the manifesto is released by the Party President. So we are just working out his travel dates, etc. The ideas in terms of printing. I'm talking in terms of routine stuff, but his dates, of course, his office will tell us hopefully by today evening, maximum tomorrow. That's why I said it's going to happen very shortly, but I'm resisting giving you a specific date today because being a media person myself in the past, you give a date, if there's a change, they'll say, kya ho gaya? So it's nothing like that.
We respect the Congress party as a national party which has ruled the country for almost 60 years, and also in Nagaland also for more than 20 years. If they were to just criticize the PDA government for not delivering, the people of the state are to judge. The amount of transformation that has happened in the state of Nagaland with regards to the infrastructure development, with regards to allowing transparency in governance, with regards to adopting NSSB for even providing jobs to the genuine candidates, and with regards to promoting every aspect in such a small state like Nagaland, where the revenue of the state is so small, is to be really appreciated by one and all. BJP is never silent. BJP party allows the works to happen. When PM Modi ji's programs are so popular all over the state, when PM Modi ji's tryst towards development of infrastructure in the state has built and is building the very infrastructure of roads, railways, even water resources, PhD, with regards to Eklavya model residential schools, with regards to every aspect, is in itself to speak. Why would the state BJP party would be, blowing the trumpet of what is already seen by people? Our alliance is true. The NDPP and the BJP alliance has always been strong. Obviously, you know that there are hiccups here and there sometimes. It's natural. But just to criticize, you can just see the 5 years of the PDA government, which is historic in terms of Nagaland politics. Pre-poll alliance has never happened. It was the first time. We have given stability to the people of Nagaland by being a stable alliance for 5 years. We have allowed governance to happen. We have allowed infrastructure development to start its journey in a new facet. And I think there is hope in the PDA alliance to further carry it forward, to see it grow from shoulder to shoulder, so that we can gain the confidence of all the people, including the Congress party in Nagaland.
There's a difference between the Congress party's model and the BJP and its coalition partners' model. Their model is based on power. Ours is based on serving the people. Their model is based on criticism for the sake of criticism. Ours is based in performance, making sure that development and schemes reach the intended beneficiaries. And in Nagaland, their model of campaigning is based on press conferences and criticizing the BJP PDA. Ours is based on going up to the booth level and interacting with the voters through our candidates and our party karyakartas. We have no complaint if they want to continue with their model. As far as we are concerned, Prime Minister Modi has shown the difference of what is in our model and their model over last 8 years. And Chief Minister Rio and the BJP in coalition have shown the same in Nagaland. In fairness, we have been equal partners in government. Honorable Chief Minister Rio, and we have Deputy Chief Minister Patton, and we have 6 ministers each. And we are equal in the vision for Nagaland. Contesting less seats is a political understanding between coalition partners. But that does not make us major or minor partners. We are partners with one common agenda, serving the people of Nagaland and bringing more development and schemes to Nagaland. I will of course not give you any specifics because that is part of the process of what we would announce on the due date. But what I can tell you is 3-4 things. Sports is very close to the heart of our Prime Minister. I think you have seen that. Prime Minister Modi always is in touch with sportspersons, encouraging them. We have had schemes like Khelo India, which is to encourage sports. We have promoted sports, stood with our sportspersons, whether they win or lose, because we are very proud of them. And the Northeast has enormous talent. Enormous talent. I think that is recognized. That's how you also referred to the sports university. Needless to say, our government focuses on opportunities for the youth and enabling the youth to excel. Our Prime Minister Modi's model of governance and development is not based on dole. It is about empowerment. And certainly, as you know, Prime Minister Modi speaks of New India. He speaks of the 100 years, Amrit Kal that we call it, of independence. How can it be without the youth? And harnessing their potential and giving them opportunity to excel.
Okay, one more question.
Sure. Ask.
Recently, the Janjadi Dharma Sanskriti Suraksha Manch, an organization based in Bharatiya. This organization has demanded for the listing of tribals who have converted to any other religion other than Hinduism. So, I mean, Nagaland state is dominated by tribal communities. What now as the BJP has to say on this? Do you support this? Is the demand of this organization justified?
Who is this organization? I've never heard of them. So how is the BJP concerned? What? This is nowhere close to any of our agenda. I'm 20 years in the party. I've never heard of this organization. This may be a conspiracy by maybe the Congress party or somebody else to somehow tarnish the BJP. Who knows? I'm saying it for the record. You can take it. It's my official answer. I've never heard with this organization, never met with this organization in the 20 years that I've been in the BJP, and certainly not the BJP agenda. But it certainly fits to be, let me finish it, I know you're being briefed. So, certainly not our agenda. You should, as that organization, we believe in the Constitution. The Constitution, as a lawyer, I'll inform you, has Article 19. Article 19 gives freedom of speech and expression. If somebody has a point of view, they are entitled to that. That is not our point of view.
I don't want to laugh at such kind of a situation where all the press are there. I was thinking about many other things actually. See, we know that our country, India, is a democratic country where the national spokesperson has already spoken. Just because somebody or a group of organization that has a name of a name that describes itself, correlates itself with Hindi, that doesn't mean that BJP party is responsible for it at all times. Just because somebody's name is Ram or Ramesh or Naidu or anybody by that name, that doesn't mean that it's BJP party. So if an organization so-called says that scheduled tribes should not be given to Christians or anybody, that doesn't mean that it has to be implemented or that has to be taken. A scheduled tribe is a scheduled tribe. A Janjati is a Janjati. It has got nothing to do with that. If someone wants to make a very populist remark out of some kind of his or their group of thoughts, that doesn't mean that it is practical here. So I think we need to be more practical in terms of who we are as a state of Nagaland under the Indian Union, and accept what is practical to us and dethrone all the propagandas. It is very worrisome to know that Meghalaya and Nagaland and Tripura elections are there, and especially Meghalaya and Nagaland being a Christian-dominated state, such kind of utterances are coming. I'm sure it is the propaganda of some vested interest political parties.
Thinking about the 2018 manifesto, to what extent has it been successful? And also, will you still be featuring the Naga political issue in your manifesto again?
On the manifesto, I told you I won't speak anything yet. With regard to the promises of the last manifesto, in every election, in every state, at the national level, we take very seriously our vision. Some of it is doable within a short period of time. Some of it is doable in a medium period of time. Some of it takes more time than that. But certainly, all of it is not going to take the pace of what the Congress party's pace is. 100 years for railways to come. Honorable Prime Minister was speaking in Shillong just in December, and Prime Minister Modi said something very important. He said that in the preceding period before he became Prime Minister, which means up to 2014, total funds for development in the Northeast for infrastructure was less than 2 lakh crores. And since Prime Minister Modi has come to government in 2014 till now, in 8.5 years, more than 7 lakh crores has come for infrastructure development. As Prime Minister, he has visited Northeast more than 50 times, which is more than all Prime Ministers before him ever coming to the Northeast. Some did not come at all. And more than 400 visits by Union Ministers. Northeast is special to us. It is not a look east policy, now it has become an act east policy under Prime Minister Modi. And for us, our only agenda is development, 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 and that is what is our positive agenda, which distinguishes us from other political parties.
Sir, I would just add up one more questions prior to my colleague. So it is an assurance by the Union Minister of Railways that Nagaland will have a world-class railway station by 2024. The project should have been initiated by 2022. But with the issues of ongoing land encroachment, the things and matters have not been finalized. But can the BJP government assure that Nagaland will have a world-class railway station?
We are the ones who bought the railways to Nagaland in the real sense. So everything that goes with that has to follow.
Since it's a double-engine circle, NTPP and BJP is equally responsible for all the ongoing progressive governance. So I have one more question. Since the BJP has all out for the youth, when Nagaland will get to see the state stadium, which is in DC court, completed, and the young people playing under the platform of Paul's Stadium?
That is something I will certainly personally take up at the appropriate time, because that is something I personally can relate to. So I thank you for that input.
And just in addition to that, sir, when the people of Mum district will see the medical college completed?
I think you must bear in mind that these are core areas of commitments for the BJP in terms of health, farmers. Direct benefits have gone out. Ayushman Bharat, you are aware. In Nagaland also many people have benefited out of it. And our government at the center has thought of these schemes to ensure that people get these benefits in the remotest part of the country and are not denied health benefits. There has been a very long period that the Northeast has not had even very basic requirements, infrastructure, roads, healthcare, and that's changing. And this is something that I can tell you without getting specific to A project or B project. Our projects are monitored in the central government, whatever is with the central government funds, on an implementation basis. That's why you've had more than 400 visits by ministers. It is only to see that the work which is in different states in the different stages picks up greater speed.
The viewers can apni an dikilushe ki yedi Naithu resort the BJP national spokesperson Nalin Kholi aro state in charge Temjen Imna longer press kan gi brief kora la dikipaishe. Didla press conference to Khekaho Assumi, the ex-parliamentary member, said that BJP is swakat krala ekta tagishe. At the same time, global window bra itu Nagaland the world-class railway station panawali la sawal hotia the national spokesperson Nalin Kholi bra tai itu la project personally take up kuro koina janai dia lawi ekta janai dia se. Idia karne mani ase aro alak jankari karne apni kan sai thakiwi global window moi ase Azin Jamir with video journalist Younger reporting from Naithu Resort Chumu for global window.